Greetings, this is Moroni Prime with the first in a series of reviews for the Transformers Victory Multiforce. These are the 2004 reissues from the Micromaster DX line from Takara. And this is the first figure in that team. His name is Wing. He is the commander of the Multiforce that combined to form the super robot Landcross. As you can see, it's a jet, dominantly gray with some red details and red wings. Really not too bad, but consider, just like the rest of the Multiforce, it is a rectangle that is utilized in the transformation of almost every member of the Multiforce. Their transformations are very similar. Not very difficult at all. Very basic figures, but complex for their time, I suppose. To give you a rough idea of the comparison for size with other figures, I've got here, let's see. Well, let's take the Burger King Revenge of the Fallen Devastator. Yeah, that's probably not the best example. I know. What about maybe... Yeah, this will work nicely. Nexus Maximus, or Nexus Prime, as he's been renamed for the Collectors Club. This is a standard Energon Combiner style. 4 basics and 1 deluxe. To give you kind of a rough idea of how small these guys really are. They're larger than your standard Micromaster. Let's see. Well, yeah, here's one. I don't recall this guy's name, but he's an Autobot Micromaster. That gives you a rough idea. It is larger than a Micromaster, but smaller than most other Autobots. They went ahead and kind of lumped the Multiforce in with the rest of the Micromasters anyhow. I guess it was just easier to reissue them that way, as opposed to some sort of box set like Predaking was. Anyway, onto the figure itself. For transformation, what we do is very, very simplistic. Stand him up. You're halfway there already. Fantastic. Alright, you take and you extend the legs. Fold the wings forward. There's your feet. Seriously, there's your feet. Pull the legs apart, which I did by pulling the legs down. That was my fault. Then you flip the nose cone down. Oh look, no head. Fun thing about the Multiforce, let me rotate the arms up here. How I said almost all their transformations are identical? I wasn't kidding. They can all do this. This is where it starts to look similar to the Energon Autobots, and that the legs double as the Combiner legs or Combiner arms. Rotate that way. Flip upside down and fold the arms out of the way, and there you have the upper torso. Now this cavity here, this contains not 1 but 2 heads. The combined mode head for Wing is right here. I won't get too close, it'll get blurry. This is the head for any combination of Wing with one other member of the Multiforce. It will always be Wing whatever with him on top. Wing Waver, Wing Mock, Wing Tackle. Press that down. This is kind of a pain in the neck to get the head in and out. It's going to push one in to get the other out. But back to Wing himself. Folding these back together. Actually, before I bring the head up, This actually, as it is, would be the bottom half of a combiner, so it would be whatever wing, whether it be tackle wing, dash wing, what have you. Let's go ahead and pull this head up. Like I said, it can be kind of tedious sometimes. So we've got the head up, feet out, if you can call them feet, and flip the arms forward. There you have wing in robot mode. He comes with 2 accessories in the reissue. I don't know if he comes with these same ones in the vintage one or not, or if they're packed differently. But at least in the reissue, this is Wing's gun. As you can see, details aren't too bad. Try to get in some good light. Here we go. It gives you a rough idea of the details on it. This can peg into his hand, either hand, or he can hold it in his vehicle mode. There's a port here, just behind the nose cone, behind the fuselage. We'll go ahead and put that in his hand right now. And then he also comes with a severed head. Yay! Kind of like Primus, only not. This is the head for Landcross. One thing I like about it is when Wing is in jet mode, you know how we had them in the attack modes earlier on in the last review, is with Wing, you can put him in jet mode, and with the design of the head such as it is, you can attach it to the back. These will also be the ports later on that will connect for the head in Landcross mode, but we'll get to that later. You can connect it back here, and it looks, even though it's a different color, like an extension of the jet, like some sort of extra thrusters. You've got like a second tail fin and a couple little jets in the back. We'll go ahead and put the gun on there. And that's pretty much it for Wing. He's not too complex, as you can tell. Transformation, it's not too bad, but at least it's very solid, very sturdy. And it holds together quite well. Joints are tight. Overall, not a bad figure. I would recommend this, definitely. I don't know if you're a fan of the alternators and the classics and the movie line, but don't really care for the older stuff, then this might not be for you. However, if you want a sense of nostalgia and just good old transforming brickness, then this would be something for you. It's a little newer than Generation 1, but it's older than Beast Wars. So it kind of fits into that weird category before ball joints, but after die-cast metal. So you know what type of things to expect from the rest of this line. Overall, I would give it probably 6 out of 10. They could have done a little more, like for instance with the feet. Having an entire wing as your foot just doesn't cut it for me. But a good effort, really. That's pretty much all I have for Wing right now. My next review will be for Multiforce member number 2, Waver. This is Moroni Prime. We will see you later.